Hello, ladles and jelly spoons. This is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife, and it's Balcony Banter. On today's show, we've got Knock Knock, It's Happiness with Juliani Nendel. I didn't look at the figures today because they're not even worth talking about these days for the COVID. We're doing quite well. There is an update on the Volcano, but as I said, I don't have pictures with that. But it's still going, and it's getting more active, actually. In fact, there was a collapse yesterday of one of the cones, and there was a couple of new lava flows, which is the same word in Spanish. They use lava flow and laundry. So when you use Google Translate to translate it, if you can't speak Spanish, it says there are two new laundries coming out of the volcano. Colida, yeah.
Colida, pero colada.
Colada, yeah. No, like, they're all the same, isn't it?
But like piña colada.
Piña colada, yeah. So a piña colada is a pineapple lava flow.
Wash.
A pineapple wash. I think it's to do with the lava flow myself. Of course, we have ladles and jelly spoons. We have Christina Lee Dowd.
Hello.
And Juliani Nendel.
Hello.
And for a popular request, we have two new guests on the balcony today who wanted to try the moussaka. This is Michaela.
Hi.
And Paul.
Good evening.
Oh, that's a good voice. You've got a good voice for that microphone. That's quite good, that. Okay, and let's go back to me. And we got one other person who is the most important because he organises everything for us. And this is, let me just find him. There he is. Ian Miller. Hey, Ian.
Hiya. Good evening, everybody.
Executive producer. So you've been working behind the scenes, hard in the background with Juliani, sorting this out for today. I've done the big cut for it, and so it's to do with Knock Knock and Happiness. I've listened to it about 10 times, Ian. Let me just
So what did you put in after the knock knock this time?
I didn't do anything this time. I didn't have time, unfortunately. I know I was going to.
I thought you were gonna put some animals, some crazy animals.
What I did is I straightened it so the sea's not falling off towards the South Pole.
Oh, okay.
And so that means you're quite close in because I had to crop in as well. And what else did I do?
So it's flat now, right?
I colour corrected it a little bit so that you're a little bit more tanned.
Oh, okay.
And the blue sea was nice and blue. And what else did I do? Oh, I did some sound engineering to get rid of the wind. Oh. And I think I've managed most of it, so I'm quite pleased with the result.
Don't take out my ums. Huh?
I don't take out your ums. In fact, we were saying you didn't do a lot of ums this time. No, I think because you were passionate about what you were saying.
Oh.
And you had it per at.
Yeah.
So therefore you.
But they belong to me. I own them.
I want just ladles and jelly spoons. Here we go. What have I got? We got 4 people up. Let me just get everybody up. So I'm going to add a multi-view with 4 views, and I've just 4 corners. There you go. That's the easiest. And we're going to have me on the top, next to them on the bottom, next to them. So if I point this way, I'm pointing out to sea. If I point this way, I'm pointing to Christina. There you go. And if I'm pointing down, I'm pointing to Michaela and Paul. And if I'm pointing to this corner, this corner, I'm pointing to Ian.
You'll get it right one day.
I will. So to talk towards, you've got to look up, and Ian's got to look up, and you guys have just got to look down or look at me, depending on if you want to talk to me. There you go. So where are we? Oh, I've got to go. The chats. Are you on the chats? Anybody?
Yes, I'm looking.
Oh, there's loads of people in the chats. Oh, loads of people.
Everyone saying
Tim
hello.
Daniel live soon in La Palma. If you're interested, I am interested.
Oh, yeah.
Knock knock. Who's there? Boo boo. Only a joke. Don't cry about it. That was Craig Andrews. Daniel live soon from La Palma. If you're interested. Okay. Daniel live at 21:30 after Rick. He's on because Shirley lost her friend Sunday. Oh. Okay. See you all at 5:55. Okay, it's 5:55 now ish. Welcome everybody tuning in. I am actually zipping past these things now. I want to say hi to everybody online, and I want to thank everybody. that commented on Monday and gave their love for Harry and Mary Ann. and poor Gemma. So I want to thank everybody for that, and I have been contacted by them, and they are going to talk to us about it, but they just want a little bit of peace and quiet now. So that was that for Monday. But as I say, everything is we're in contact with each other, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Right, La Palma. Yeah, he's going to go live for charity, I believe. There was if you listen to Cleo's podcast on, when was it, on Monday, there were some Brits that had gone over and started taking selfies a bit too close in the exclusion zone. So as long as he doesn't go to the exclusion zone, obviously, then he's going to be okay. So for those of you who were asking me, should people go should tourists go to watch the lava, if you're outside the exclusion zone, there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're doing it as a sort of an editorial piece and not just for what's it called, disaster tourism. So as long as you're doing it for an editorial piece, and Dan is doing it as an editorial piece, and he's doing it also, he's trying to raise money for charity with it as well. So as long as he don't go in the exclusion zone, which I'm sure he won't, everything should be okay. So those of you contacting me saying, is this what we should do, then yes, it is what we should do. Bring awareness to the poor people of La Palma. Okay, I've forgotten to turn off Do Not Disturb, or turn on Do Not Disturb, so I'm going to do that now. Do Not Disturb. Hope I didn't lose you all. No, I didn't. Right, so what we got today. I showed some of you the new Balcony Banter team, but I don't think everybody in the team was on the live on Monday, and so I'm going to show it again now. Of course, Giuliani is not going to be able to see it, but I'll show it later, just after dinner. And then what I really need is 2 team photos. So there's some beautiful women and men, so like beautiful people, if you like, in this shot. And where the beautiful people are, that's where we're going to be. And there's one with the 4 hands as well, and that's going to be another shot of us. So we're going to wait until Ian comes over so we can do the shot by the pool with everybody.
Okay, and then you make us do the dynasty move.
And then we do the dynasty move, yeah. We do it
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
On green screen. So
GZS.
GZS, yeah. Okay, good evening, everybody. Everybody's saying hi. Moira, hi, Andy. Absolutely fantastic what Daniel's doing. Super. Mary Ann, Paul, Andy Grundy. Okay. As I say, thank you all so much for commenting there. Save your comments until you've watched the movie. And please, the more people who comment, the better. It really is. The interaction is quite important on this. And some people come and say, oh, we're having a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. You can have a laugh as well,
Yeah.
But have a think about it. And if it's affecting you in some way, or if you think, oh, I didn't think of that, or if you just want to say it's a load of poppycock, then we still want to hear that. As long as you don't contravene the Google terms of
Respect. Terms and conditions.
Not terms and conditions. What do they call it? What do they call it? They call it the community guidelines.
Okay,
there you go.
yeah.
Community guidelines.
Yes.
Now, yes, I wanted to say that as well. We appreciate everyone's comment on any of the topics we shared with you, and really appreciate you participating in this, because we do this for you, and we love you having comments and engaging, and and taking some value out of it. That's the most important. And we hope so.
Yeah, well said. Well said.
One of the
Thank you, Ian.
One of the things was just said was that Michaela's got a beautiful smile, just like Bette Midler.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm sure it's Bette Midler when she was 21. Got to keep in with the people. You've got to keep in with the people. There was a question as well. I don't know how serious it was. It just said question and then said something, but I've missed it now.
Question for your honourable
Yes.
guest.
What does Ook Aganu mean? Ook Aganu. I think it's a guy being funny with your Scottish accent. Okay, the new.
Okay, the news.
Okay, the new.
What it says.
And it's somebody I've never seen before. It's called I'm Forgotten, and I'm not surprised with those jokes. It's time of the year that I'm back on the indoor bike, and I've done 50 minutes so far. I finished work, see how long it can last. Angry Velo, I still owe you a voiceover for that video you sent me, and I still haven't done it. But I will do it. It'll be a nice Christmas present for you. I won't say in which year, but it'll be a nice Christmas present.
Just after you've tidied up the flat.
Well, after I tied it to the flat, then you've got no chance of next year then. What's the flat like? Is the flat tidy?
Perfecto.
Perfecto. There you go. There you go. You can see the blue skies behind Michaela and Paul there. We do have a little bit of a sunset going on. Let's see if I can just whack this camera that way to give you an idea of a sunset. There you go. Oh, nice. And don't forget, when the clocks go back, we'll be still on at 5:55
This Sunday, right?
this Sunday. So it'll actually next week it will still be
Yeah.
it'll still be light in the evening, won't
Yeah.
it? Will it? Or will it be darker?
Yeah,
now?
we got this one.
No, will it go darker when the clocks go back?
Yeah, it will be darker sooner. No, is
No.
it
Darker in the
Yes.
evening.
darker?
No.
Yeah.
Darker
Yeah.
sooner.
More
but
Sorry,
then-
light.
yes, darker sooner, yes.
And in the
Yeah.
morning you
It's-
have
it'll
a
be
little
lighter.
bit
Lighter.
lighter.
I wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
When getting up at 11 o'clock, you don't notice, do you? Really?
That's why they did it for the farm.
Yeah. Exactly.
It is for the farmers.
That's the
In
reason.
actual fact, when the clocks go back, that is the correct time.
Uh-huh.
So the winter time is the correct time, and the summertime is the wrong time. Is the one they made.
Made
So
up.
let's see if this is the last one now. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Giuliani, and I think it's 3 minutes, which just give me just
Yeah.
enough time to go and get a bottle of wine, open it, and pour myself a glass.
Yourself.
Pour us all a glass. In fact, it's a bottle per round at the moment. I mean, there's 5 glasses, so it looks like there's a bottle per round. It's a good job we got 6
Go on.
bottles. Anyway, hi everybody. Okay, so here we go. First of all, I'm going to play the intro, the new intro,
Yes.
so you can have a look at that. So this is the one where we're going to say it's not a new intro, but it's just like introducing the Balcony Banter team. We're not going to mute anybody, so you can talk over it if you want, but don't say anything you don't want over the airwaves, okay? We're going to solo this. Introducing the team Balcony Banter. I see those pictures are going to be changed out. And these ones that I found, or I did screenshots for, so some of them are pretty good, but we're going to change them now.
Yeah.
And that was that. So what do you think?
Lovely.
Fab.
Okay.
Very professional.
Uh-huh.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Yep.
Thank you
Well
very
done,
much.
huh? Look at this sophisticating LWMST sign.
Living with MS Tenerife. So yeah, that's just like an introduction. So we're still gonna keep the slug line, you know. So well, ladies and gentlemen, that was part 1. We'll be right back. So that was the slug line. We'll keep that, but we'll do the introduction. In between, the introduction's at the beginning and the slug line is in between segments. Right, so we're going to go right ahead now, and we are going to... thank you very much. Everybody's saying looks amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Of course, it's 30 seconds behind, isn't it, there, until it goes out. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had to build that studio with my hands.
Yes, yep.
Colin McKagan as well. 45 days till I'm over. Hopefully landing just enough time to meet up. Mindy, P.S. You get too good at this production, Lark. I know. It's I still don't have my Faulty Towers t-shirt on because I'm pretty. What's the word? Confident today. I'm confident.
Good.
Confident.
Well,
Right.
yes, well.
Jill Gardner fell asleep because we were boring, apparently.
Oh, shit.
That's live.
We're live. Don't say anything, whoever it is. Don't worry, Ian. Don't worry. We'll get, what's the word? We'll get copyrighted by Apple now.
Yeah. You gotta cut it out.
Oh, you don't have to cut it out. I'm not even. No problem.
It's the happy mood. It's the start of the happiness for the
It's the
evening.
start of the happiness. So, Ian, do you want to introduce this?
Yes, why not?
Yes.
We'll go for it. Simple title, Knock Knock. Who is it? It's yes, as you say. So
And
how do you become happy? Happy conscious? And how do you create happiness within yourself?
exactly. And Giuliani?
It's all
Yeah.
yours.
It's all ours. Well done, you wrapped it up, Ian. Knock knock, and see who's there.
Okay, let's go for it.
Knock knock, knock knock. Who is it? It's me, Happiness. Oh, come on, go away. Leave me alone. Does that ring a bell? To me, it sure does. Well, happiness is an inside job, and it starts with your own self. So this is why it cannot come from the outside, even though opportunity and happiness a lot of times knocks on our door, and we just don't open the door. So it's like presents that have been given to us, and we decide to leave them unopened. So it's an inside job, and it starts with our own decision to become happy. All right, so first thing is our decision to become happy, and then we find the way to become happiness conscious. So that sounds maybe a little bit theoretical right now, but if we see it this way, to find the way to happiness, or to find the happiness consciousness, is just looking for activities, for all the activities that we need, personally need, in our lives to make us happy. And then engage in those activities on a regular basis. Because happiness is a habit and a state of mind, same as unhappiness. And we can change it, and we can train our mind to become happiness conscious. So if you are happy doing certain activities, maybe meet with friends or with family, or sing or paint or go on a hike or whatever, just do that on a regular basis. Just do it. And on days where you cannot do those activities, then just implement like 5 crazy minutes that you can just go really crazy and do wild stuff that makes you change your state of mind from unhappy or down to up. All right, so it's a matter of becoming happiness conscious, and as I said, it's a matter of our own decision in the first place. So let me know if you have any comments on that, if you see it differently or maybe the same way, and yeah, if you want to make yourself happy first, and then of course you can make all the rest of the world happy too. All right, I see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye bye. not having any.
Sorry, we're on mute.
I thought there was a lot of people saying.
Really?
Yeah.
We're back.
Start again.
Oh.
I've got to go back. So everything we said after the everything we said, and
Well, that's live, you know. That's live.
Go back to
Happy and
Velcro.
was smiling
But-
and enjoying it.
But that's why it's called Knock Knock. Are you there? Are you there? So yes, we're now back here, all for you. So you just missed a few little funny moments with Velcro and Klettverschluss, which is the German word for it. And Andy Grundy said that shutting off your phone is sometimes a good way to find back happiness, and I totally agree, as it's good to have a little bit of digital detox sometimes.
they've all sacked me. I'm sacked. There you go.
Okay,
Well, I've got to go and get me t-shirt on now, haven't I?
Tim.
I spoke to Tim.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Look, I opened the wine and I didn't get any.
Oh,
White or red?
Oh, the governor.
The governor.
The governor.
do, you want,
so-
do you want the governor? I'll get it later.
Not yet.
This is
Later,
ours.
later. Knock knock.
Yes.
Yes, love can be also calling when you knock and knock knock and absolutely, like I said in the video, I described that sometimes we have other people knocking and trying to bring us sort of happiness, or outside circumstances bringing us happy moments, but we are not really receptive for it. And then, then it's not really welcome. So that's sometimes it can feel like it. Wouldn't you say, Ian? What's your thought about it? I see you here in the corner down there.
All right. Yeah, happiness is a great thing, isn't it?
Are you happy
Yeah,
today?
Yes, I'm happy today. I'm always happy.
Yeah.
I believe in being happy, positive and happy. I've been that all my life, and I'll never change it. I was born being happy.
Yeah.
I've been happy in my work. I've been happy in my life. You inherit it, don't you?
Would you say, Ian, that happiness is the same as, satisfaction?
No.
No.
Happiness is just generally being happy.
Yeah.
Satisfaction is something that you've done,
Mm-hmm.
and you're satisfied with it. But yes, the two of them would probably go together there, the way I'm speaking about it. You know?
Yeah.
But happiness, to me, happiness is an overall feeling that you've got.
Yeah.
Satisfaction is you're satisfied with something you've done, you've seen,
Yeah.
or something like that. That's where yes, both of them I would put together.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite often that we might confuse those words very much and think in terms of not being happy, but actually meaning not being satisfied, which are very different things, because you can be very dissatisfied with something, but at the same time very happy a person. And the dissatisfaction is actually not bad. It's not really a bad thing, because I mean, that's also striving for something better, or getting better results, or improving yourself, as long as you can control or keep this happy or peace, inner peace for yourself. Then
Happiness, as you say there, is happiness is in your mind there on that section of it. Dissatisfaction, I would differ on them both, because I would relate dissatisfaction as to something that's happened. like a separate item. As you see, you're still happy, but you're dissatisfied. You're not satisfied with something that's happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get me
Yeah.
get my drift on it, like.
I do get your
I-
drift, and it's good that you say drift. That's a very good keyword, because sometimes if we don't really give our mind a direction, or certain direction, then it can get really drifting, and it drifts off in this way or that way and this way and that way. So giving
Yeah.
it a direction and giving it a sort of, if you want to call it a goal, or if you want to call it a project, whichever word you are more comfortable with,
Yeah.
is important. And yes, go ahead, Ian.
What I would say on it, what I look at is happy consciousness. How do you make yourself conscious of being happy? Like,
Yeah.
let's go back to a previous clip that we had a couple of weeks ago. I think it was number 10, competition. Right. I think the first thing that you're doing is creating some kind of a competition within your mind. Right. You're trying to get rid of negative stuff that's in your mind, and you start creating happiness, things that you like.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yes,
You're still
I'm with
me,
you.
Right? You're still with me, right?
I'm
And you're
with you.
and you're creating positivity and these sort
Yeah.
of things. These are things that you like, and you're creating happiness with things that you like. Something like your what? Let's say, for example, sporting activities.
Yeah.
Okay, you like that. That's creating happiness in your mind.
Yeah.
The best thing I like is the green spaces, the environment, getting out, getting
Yes.
fresh air.
That's absolutely
things like that.
individual. Everyone finds this happy spot somewhere else. And
You create your own level. You create your own happiness
yes.
within yourself. Within yourself.
But like, take for instance somebody who is on a downward spiral, and who first needs to become this happiness conscious. Then it's about. I spoke about making in the video, making a decision to become happiness conscious, and I would say now, well, I still am with decision, but I would also call it intention. So if you can, like, say, for instance, you wake up in the morning, and instead of getting in this negative routine, set an intention. And I got this from yoga, actually, from doing yoga lessons. They were always talking about, so what is your intention for this lesson? And I thought this is brilliant, because you get sort of like 30 seconds to think about it, to set this intention. What do you want this yoga lesson to bring you personally? And that can be also very individual. Does not need to be tied to any achievements. And if that intention is, say, for instance, peace, inner peace, feeling at peace, that's also fantastic, and a great starting point.
Yeah, I mean, I know people that do yoga, and they're very happy and satisfied at the end of it, relaxed
Yeah.
after a class. So
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, and that's only taking one thing. That's taking yoga. There's many other things that you can make yourself happy with. and
Absolutely.
Activities and things like that. As I say, personally, right? I'm speaking personally again. Is outside environment, green, fresh air,
Yes.
these sort of things. You know.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great thing for people to get outside.
Absolutely.
And have fresh air.
Yeah.
Fresh air now.
I prefer strawberry yogurt, so that's my intention is to
All
eat
right.
the strawberry yogurt.
No. I like blackcurrant or something, something along these lines. Toffee
Blackcurrant.
flavour.
Oh,
Or something
Ladles and jelly spoons, we got
something with dram in it.
we got loads of comments coming in, and thank you, Ray, for that wonderful donation there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Thank
we
you.
got
Okay.
Maria Albanos.
Hola, mi niña.
Hola, mi niña, mi hija.
Mi hija.
Mi hija.
Mi hija.
My happiness is my grandkids doing well, says Moira.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a great relief, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It is. Happiness to me is a warm gun, or is that the Beatles?
It's the Beatles.
Ah, okay.
And Stuart Adams saying, happiness for me is having nothing to think about. Bliss. Okay.
You know, that is the, you know about the waffle brain and the spaghetti brain, right? For those of you who don't know what the waffle brain and the spaghetti brain is, it's a video I saw. It was a religious program that I was watching on YouTube, and there was this guy explaining the difference between men and women. And it was in the 80s or 90s, I think. No, it's probably about later than that. But he was dressed as if he was in the 80s or 90s. He's an American preacher, you know.
Yeah.
Heal the scream, heal the scream. But what he said was something quite profound, actually. He says that men and women have got different types of brains. Men's brains are like waffles, so they're like square and they've got compartments.
Compartments.
And you know, if a guy's thinking about something, he's thinking about that thing, you know. So
Yeah.
motorbike repair, he's in the motorbike repair, you know.
Department.
Department,
Compartment.
yeah, compartment, in that
Section.
thing, and that's what he's thinking about, right? And he can jump, he can go to a different compartment, but he leaves the one that he's in and goes to a different compartment and thinks about that thing, you see. And then, but he also has a compartment bottom right in the waffle which has got nothing in it. And when he's in that one, he's just thinking about nothing.
Is this where the German saying is coming from, hast du einen an der Waffel?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Could it be? I don't know. And the female brain is spaghetti, right? So that means you're on a noodle, right? So you're going on a noodle like this, and all of a sudden you're touching another noodle, and you can go off on that noodle. And then you can come back and be back on the original noodle, and then you're up another noodle, and then you're on two noodles at the same time, and then it all comes back into the clump right at the bottom, and then it spreads off into 10 noodles, and then that's the difference between the male and female brain. It's not my
Your theory.
my theory. If I find it, I'll link it up
Yeah.
up there,
That'd be interesting.
that one, and I'll put it in the thing if I find it. But it's men and women's brains, and this happiness in the empty waffle, which is what I'm trying to get at, right? Is when you're thinking about nothing, and you're just existing in the moment.
Yeah.
Then, and I know we go back to existing in the moment, but when you're just existing in the moment, and you realize that everything you've ever done in your life has brought you to this moment in time, so there cannot be any regrets, right? Looking backwards, it's impossible to have regrets, because everything you've ever done, good and bad, has brought you to this point in time, and you're thinking of nothing. It's a bit zen, you know. Then that's happiness. And you can't find happiness because you've always got it with you.
Yeah.
And you can't run away from happiness because it's always in your back pocket. Unfortunately, in your other back pocket are your problems. So you just got to train yourself to reach into the correct back pocket,
That's it.
right? And I think happiness is also nothing to do with joy, nothing to
Okay.
do with pleasure, nothing to do with success, nothing to do with money. Happiness is the ability to just be,
Yeah.
yeah, in that moment,
Yeah.
for that moment, like a dog.
Bliss. Yeah.
I think bliss is good. Bliss is a good
Is
word.
yeah,
It's
was a
good word.
very good way to describe it.
Uh-huh.
I do agree with the Zen moment, and all we got is the present, and enjoying this present moment in whatever the outside circumstances or conditions are. Because, I mean, we find everywhere, we find in the world people who are worse off than we all are, and they are very much happier or seem much happier than most of us maybe. So sometimes the conditions, blacking out those conditions, brings you back this Zen moment. However, I think it's important to have to think about something, and at the same time having this possibility and capability of enjoying the Zen moment. This is like finding that balance in between those two, because if we don't think about anything, we drift. We drift, and we
Yes, yeah.
we as human beings
Yeah.
unfortunately have the tendency to drift into the downward spiral if we don't give our minds a direction.
Okay.
I
And
just heard a story today
Yeah?
about the Zen master,
yeah,
and the people ask him what makes you so relaxed and satisfied. And he said, when I'm standing, I'm standing. When I'm sitting, I'm sitting. And when I'm walking, I'm walking.
Yeah.
He said, we do the same, what's the different? And he said, the difference is when I'm standing, I'm standing. When I'm sitting, I'm sitting. When I'm walking, I'm walking. And the other people always think, when they're sitting, where can I walk now?
exactly. That's oftentimes this dissatisfaction in that moment. We are enjoying it. We're maybe proud of ourselves, of being there or having gotten that far, and then we are already looking to the next moment that can give us satisfaction. But that's why it's very important to distinguish those two, and always come back to this bliss moment, to this Zen moment, and to this, maybe, call it appreciation, being grateful for, truly grateful for something that we take very much for granted, maybe sometimes. Even.
Denise is saying something which I think a lot of people are thinking at the moment, is that you cannot be happy 24/7.
No,
you know?
absolutely not.
And you can live in the moment 24/7, but the moments change.
Yeah,
So you're right, exactly right. You have
Yeah.
to pick your moments,
yeah,
and living in the traveling from one moment to the next moment is an action.
yeah,
And I think as long as you take your time to stop and enjoy the next moment. Now, she's also saying outside forces will throw a spanner in your works.
Yeah.
So this goes back to the number 7, I think it was, action, reaction. Yeah, and reaction and
respond and react.
and react.
Respond
Yeah.
and reaction.
Yeah.
So respond and react. I think if if your Zen moment or your living in the moment is available to you, you can take that moment to digest the spanner.
Yep.
Then
Very
you can
good.
then you can react to the spanner and respond in a correct way. And I think that's the secret. It isn't that you're happy 24 hours. And,
No.
hey, I'm so
Absolutely.
happy. But if you don't have those moments where you can be in the now, then you cannot respond correctly
Yeah.
to the spanners that are thrown at you.
And it's also even enjoying those low moments, because I mean, this is mostly in retrospect, probably, that we actually appreciate the painful moments or the low moments. But that's the natural curve and flow of life, that it's up and down. It's like the ocean, like the waves.
That's also true. I mean, people always say you don't know happiness without sadness.
Exactly.
And you have to have contrast and stuff. Nobody ever says that the sad moments are good, but in retrospect,
Yeah.
having those sad moments lets you appreciate the goodness.
Yeah.
So I think you're
Yeah.
exactly right in that.
Yeah.
You guys, I know you don't have your earphones on, but I think the only person you can't hear is Ian, and we're
Right.
ignoring him anyway. Right, Ian?
Oh,
That's okay. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Is there anything you guys want to say, or
Well,
if I can get you on camera if you want to say something?
yeah.
Okay.
Put simply, is do what makes you happy.
yeah.
You know, and most people know what makes them happy.
What makes you happy most?
Family, friends, spending time with loved ones, and being here.
You notice who she looked at when she said loved ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we love it here, don't we? But lovely people.
I think the people are nice here as well.
They are.
Yeah, especially this one over here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This one. And this one, of course.
And that wee square there, yeah. They're nice people.
They're the whole square. And this one here. He's a nice guy as well.
That one.
Yeah. And them down there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nobody down there. It's that way.
That one. That one.
Them down there.
Tim, question for you.
Yes, sir.
Where do you buy your waffles?
He has them imported from Belgium.
See, the actual truth of that is, I make my own.
And I'm turning to a guy
You're turning into a guy.
because I've got this waffle piece.
I love it. I love it.
I like it.
Yeah, Pete and Shell put in a comment earlier on that I put up on the screen. It sort of says, "Hey, I can think about repairing motorcycles, beer, and sex in the same waffle, in the same thing."
Oh.
And I thought, well, that's Shell talking, obviously. A glass of wine in the hand makes me happy. No. An empty bottle of wine in the bin makes you happy.
It's funny you said something there earlier on, something about sadness. I had sadness at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I got over it. I'm happy. You live with the sadness in a happy mode.
That's good. That's good.
You know it's there. But
I've got to translate for
have-
the guys who are sitting here. Ian's saying you live with sadness in a happy mode.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like that.
Yeah.
Mode.
I like that.
Yeah.
Best
You know?
way.
I mean, I said, as I said at the start, I mean, I'm a happy person. Well, I like to think I'm a happy person. I like to think I'm going about smiling all the time because I know people that said to me, Ian, you're always smiling. I said, well, what's the point of going about with a long face and being sad?
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a horse walked into a bar. Barman said, "What's with the long face?" He said, "We got a whiskey named after you." He said, "What, Eric?"
Say again?
White horse whiskey. No, okay.
No, I white horse was good. Didn't touch
But
it.
Ian, you
Okay,
made a
no.
very good choice joining us on Balcony Banter, and I think that's a good way to find your
That's brought-
happiness.
It's brought happiness to me.
Good.
You know, we can see it in your face every week, Ian.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, we can.
Yeah,
We
mate.
can. And
Hey,
you
well,
interact with the Juliani under the week as well. Unter die Woche.
Yeah,
How do you say that? How do you say that?
throughout the week.
Throughout
no?
the week. Sorry, not under the week.
Under the week. Under the week.
Right, be careful what you're saying there now, man.
You know the.
Oh, interacting with Giuliani under the week. There you go. Oh, we can get you.
Ian, you were saying something there, and I think that was really good. You said that you joining Balcony Banter gave you some or gave you back some happiness or makes you happy. Would you say that like working? I mean, I wouldn't call Balcony Banter work, but it's something you do, and we take it very seriously what you do for us and appreciate it a lot. Would you say that taking your mind off your own mind helps to bring maybe or generate this happiness, not directly pursuing it, but just doing?
short answer to that, 3-letter word, starting with Y, finishing with S, yes.
And in between an E.
Correct.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So
You know, how should I put this carefully? What I've been doing over the past 6 months,
yeah.
and I'll continue to do that as long
Yes.
as I can. It keeps me happy, and
Yeah.
I hope it keeps the team happy, and it's bringing happiness to us all. I hope it's bringing
Absolutely.
happiness to the people out there.
You do bring great joy.
If we didn't bring happiness to
That-
the people out there, they'd stop coming back. And as we can also see, thanks to Alf and Sue for your donation there. It's not only donations; it is the people who come. It is the people who comment. It's the people who put the thumbs up. It's even the people in the background who've never commented and never interacted. Maybe they
Yeah.
can't put a thumbs up because they're on the TV or something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the people who listen and who watch and are a part of our lives. You know,
Yeah.
we think that the community that we've built here is something beyond a Tenerife vlogger. Yeah, we don't talk a lot about Tenerife on Balcony Banter. On Monday Meetup, we talk about Tenerife with the people who come. On Freaky Friday, I'm still designing that one. I don't know what to do with that one. My walks in the morning. I've been walking in my dreams this week.
Good.
So I'm just having a wonderful time, staying up late watching movies and staying till 10. I did promise people I would walk again this week, and I didn't. But I think I'll book an hour with Giuliani to get my head right so that we can go walking again.
We will do another walking talking
Another
soon.
walkie-talkie, yeah.
Walkie talkie.
You are regenerating your mind for happiness.
Yeah.
Ray Duffy singing the happiness song from Ken Dodd, which I cannot sing without thinking of the alternative lyrics. Happiness, happiness, the greatest gift that I possess. I thank the world, for I am blessed with the greatest gift of happiness.
Here we are, and those are the crazy moments that I mentioned in the video, and it really helps. I need those 5 minutes. I call them my crazy 5 minutes, and that's also very individual. Everyone can do it differently, but those crazy moments, they usually help a lot to bring you back or take the seriousness out of it, because yeah, that's how it is, life, you know.
Wow, Angry Velo, thank you so much for your donation, and Stuart, thank you so much for your donation there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're not drinking it. We're going to give it to a good cause. We're going to give it to Christina's book club, so that she's happy and doesn't make me do too much work.
And I was gonna ask Christine to share with us. Maybe you got a tip on what makes you happy.
How to give Tim work.
That's strange because just yesterday there was a day we didn't have anything to do. And I was sitting in my chair and I enjoyed every minute of it. I was really happy.
Just
Listen to my podcasts and
yeah.
And I didn't disturb her while I was doing all the washing, cooking and cleaning and hoovering under her legs. And I hope the vacuum cleaner didn't, you know. So yeah, we didn't have anything to do yesterday.
So you just enjoyed being in your zone,
in my little bubble.
in your bubble, and nobody
Doing your own
disturbed
thing.
you. What are you enjoying the most here? While you are here,
Being together, we don't always get a chance to spend much time together. We had a little swim this morning, haven't we? Which wouldn't normally. Paul normally goes every morning in England and has
Yeah.
a swim down in the pool.
You got a pool at home? Or
Oh
do you-
no, not at home. It's down in the town.
Oh, all right.
But I don't get a chance to join you in the morning. But
Happiness is hearing the boats coming in and out and setting the clock.
Oh yeah, I like to hear the boats
Yeah.
coming in and out. Yeah, just little things.
Yeah, it's the
Simple
little
things.
the simple things.
make
Yeah,
you happy, don't
yeah,
they? You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Catching the bus.
You've
Hold
said
the
it in a
taxi man.
nutshell.
I like the buses.
I actually said it.
Especially the
I actually
Tenerife
said it in a
buses.
nutshell there.
You said it in a
See,
nutshell, he says.
That's it.
Yeah.
The simple
Tenerife,
things.
Fab. The
simple
bus
things.
service on Tenerife is
Yeah.
fab.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. Maria's been saying, "Have I been meditating with Christina?" Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I'm sacked for not doing my walks. Denise Pearson says I'm sacked for not doing my walks. Does that mean I don't need to do any more walks because I'm sacked?
Nope, I don't think so.
I am going to start again because I decided to eat healthily this week. I haven't done it yet. I've just decided.
Manana.
So, but what I am doing is eating less. So I've only made 12 portions of moussaka today and 12 portions of galactoburico. So if you don't know what they are, I shall leave 2 links in the description afterwards. They're not there now, and I'll put it up here. Am I right now? Yeah. Go.
Right.
A link to Akis Petestrakis, and he is my favourite Greek cook. And he's for the girls. He's really good looking. He's got sort of like the stubble and dark hair, and he's probably gay, but he's a great cook. And he taught me how to do moussaka and how to pronounce it. Moussaka, not moussaka. It's moussaka. And galactoburico, which he taught me also to pronounce, because we always called it a galactic burrito, didn't we?
Yeah.
We used to have this old this Greek restaurant just down the road from us, and we'd sit out on the balcony, and I could either smell petrol from the gas station or I could smell the Greek. And if we could smell the Greek because the wind was in that direction, we'd say, "Should we cook tonight or not?" And then it was off to the Uzos. And we've known them for a long time. Unfortunately, they're not there anymore, but neither are we, so that's another story.
Usos.
But yeah, we'd get like the greeting Uzo, and then the Uzo with the meal, and then the Uzo with paying, right?
And then you're oozing.
Yeah, but then once we got to know him, it was the hello Uzo, the ordering Uzo, the we're a bit late with the Uzo, and have an Uzo, and then we're busy today, so here's Uzo, help yourself, right? And then it was like the eating of the Uzo. So, but that was a great restaurant. It was called Acropolis. Yeah.
But one day they even forgot to bring our
They
food.
did, yeah. With Jackie and Stuart with
Yeah.
my sister. And
And I was sleeping in the restaurant on the table.
Oh no.
yeah, because she'd had like 6 Uzos. And then they brought us Uzos to apologise that they'd forgotten the order. She was meditating.
Yeah.
Meditating, yeah.
Oh,
Those were the days, weren't they, Chris?
that's
Where you'd fall over because you're drunk.
Yeah.
That's how I picked her up, you know. I found her in an Irish bar.
No.
No, stand for that, Chris. No
But
stand
on
for
our
that, Chris.
first wedding anniversary, well, the second one, and we went in a taxi to the Greek and celebrated. And Stephanie was with us already. And then, when we went back home, she stopped in front of our door. They fell out.
Being a gentleman.
To take Stephanie to bed.
These were the days.
So I've
These
got
were the
Stephanie,
days.
we're in the back, there's me, Stephanie, and Christina, and the guy opens the door, and Christina just fell out. I put Christina and Stephanie to bed that night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Right.
When you get a
These were
dog,
the
you
days.
need to walk unless you're roller skating with a husky. Okay. Not a fan. I can recommend a very humble chap who is Greek and does some home cooking Greek food. I'm forgotten. Yeah, send me an email. Go to timothydow.com and send me a link, and I'll have a look at that. Greek men are handsome, I suppose it is really. You've got to be the Adonis, haven't you? I mean, Adonis was sort of Greek, wasn't
When they're
Sort
young,
of
they're
green.
really handsome.
he? Yeah.
As soon as they're married, they get fat.
Oh, like Welsh women.
The good food.
No. I didn't say Welsh women. I didn't say I didn't say that. I didn't say no.
I
No.
didn't say it in general either. Just I
We've got to
know
be
a
careful,
few-
you know. We've got this channel. We're influencers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a few
No.
that where that happened.
So I'm Greek then.
Uh-huh.
So I'm an Adonis and it was Greek. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to the hour. I'm going to talk to Paul for a minute because he's been sat here enjoying himself, and I'm not going to let him enjoy himself anymore. Paul,
Go on.
let's get the wine bottles out of your face. Move the microphone towards you so you can have a chit chat. Oh, that was me. Yeah, that's wrong. Grab the mic. Get some more wine.
Some more wine.
So, what do you think? It's the first time you got balcony banter live. What do you think?
Where's McMaster? I thought McMaster was going to be here.
The McMaster is here.
In our hearts, he
In our
is.
hearts.
He is.
It's mine.
Really glad
It's in
we could.
there. It's in
Yeah.
there.
Excellent. Yep, excellent.
And did you manage to catch? Even though you couldn't hear what Ian was saying, did you manage to catch the drift and
The
stuff?
gist of it. There was some good stuff.
And have you got anything to contribute on from your perspective about happiness, about being happy, about how to be happy?
I think there's in meditation they talk about the gap, don't they? Of going into the gap between the noise, and I think that came across tonight. It's going into that gap and
That's
going
good.
quiet,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
And enjoying being in the gap and realizing that when your mind wanders, just to go back into the gap, etc. But another thing is, it's not what it was touched on. It's not what happens. It's how you respond, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
Yeah.
there was
That
a
is
great.
definitely-
I saw a little thing came through today that said, I'll just find it briefly. I just pulled it up, but it was.
Whenever I'm in the gap, they haven't got anything to fit me.
Mind the
It
gap.
said, this came in today on one of the things. It said a pessimist complains about the wind, an optimist expects it to change, and the leader adjusts the sails.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good one. Huh?
Yeah, and I just think,
Yeah.
you know, it's
So on that note,
On
we're
that
going to
note,
adjust our sails.
just ourselves.
Yeah.
We are going to adjust our sails.
Es lo que hay.
Right.
Es lo que hay.
Let's look here.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or eso sí que es.
Eso sí que es.
Can you spell socks?
SOX.
Eso sí que es.
Eso sí que es. That's exactly
That's
right.
it.
Eso sí que es.
That's it. In a nutshell.
Ask Ian a nice restaurant to eat in Dundee. He's coming out for a couple of weeks. Coming next week for a couple of days. Moira Fitzsimmons. Ian, can you recommend a nice restaurant in Dundee?
I can't actually because I don't eat in Dundee.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I had the choice, I wouldn't either.
No.
The cake. It's the cake.
You don't eat crocodiles.
No, we don't eat crocodiles.
Okay.
We just normally catch them and skin them and frame them.
Ah.
Do you have any friends that eat out in Dundee?
No, not that I know where they eat. I don't.
Have you got a McDonald's in Dundee?
There is, unfortunately. There is,
Okay.
unfortunately. They could come to our if they require a nice meal. Come to our local pub. The Birkhill Inn serves a very nice meal. Very nice meals.
What's the
It's
pub
only
called
on the
again?
outskirts of town. The Birkhill Inn.
The Birkhill Inn with the B.
Yes. Was it from Moira?
Moira, yeah. Fitzsimmons.
Yeah. Well, if you're listening, Moira, come to the Birkhill Inn. But I'll warn you, if you want to come, phone up and book. It is very busy, and you get a very nice meal there.
The Birkhill Inn. And
Correct.
if you chat to Ian as well, then he might come out and say hello.
Well, I was just about to say that. If they're there, just give me a knock on the passing.
Moira says she used to eat in the casino, but it's long gone now.
Yeah, that's long gone. Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
is, the casino is a typical works restaurant or restaurant in a university in Germany, isn't it? That's what they call it, the casino.
Casino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At Siemens, we'd go for dinner, lunch at the casino.
Okay.
Yeah. There is actually, Moira, if she's actually coming into the town, there is a lot of nice new restaurants opened up in Whitehall Street.
In Whitehall Street.
A lot of the Whitehall Street, a lot of modern ones. There's also one or two nice ones down at the riverside. They are quite nice as well.
Hey, Rick's on. Hi, Rick. We're just finishing up, man. What time are you starting? Whilst Rick's, because the 30-second thing, whilst Rick's replying to that, I'd like to thank each and every one of you tonight for coming. I'd like to thank Ian and Juliani for the great subject. I'd like to thank Christina for being a fantastic hostess. And I'd like to thank Michaela and Paul for coming. And we're going to eat our moussaka now and our galactoburico, which I shall link in the description where I got the recipes from. And I'll also put some pictures up on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram isn't LWMST, unfortunately. It's called Living with MS in Tenerife. So you got to type a lot of letters there. Everybody saying hi to Rick. Somebody else came in late. I didn't see there. It was David. No, it was Steve Newbrook. Thanks for coming in late. Don't worry, you can always catch up. But we just shot the moon. We shot the moon. That was it. So I'm just going to nick this camera and show you the sunset for a second. So let me solo this camera. Oh, solo mio.
Which you might not see next week.
What?
Because of the time change.
Time
Because you
change.
might not see it.
Hurry up.
That's
It's
true.
fast there.
That's true. Yeah.
There you go. So there's the sunset, ladles and jelly spoons. You can't hear me
What
because I'm
if-
talking to a microphone.
What if we're on next week, Julianne?
Next
Definitely.
week, it catches up on happiness. It
It
will be
Now
it-
happiness shows.
how happiness shows, and it's a special location on the island actually. So that was, if you want to have a look beforehand, it was shot in the monasterio. In
In the monastery.
yeah,
Okay. Go
And-
into the description of this video and you will find the link to Juliani's channel.
yeah,
Go over there and take a look at the Vlog 21s, they're called,
yeah.
right?
Vlog 21.
Vlog 21s. Before you do that, subscribe to her channel. In fact, if I can get everybody to go over to Juliani's channel straight after this and subscribe, and then send her a message, go to the About page and send her a message and say I've subscribed. And or go to one of her latest videos.
What I
and-
will do is actually, because I noticed that that's a new feature. I don't know, the community thingy where you can
Oh,
put
has it
up.
gone live now?
It's I can put up something there, and I put up something the other day. So
I didn't see it.
I will no.
No.
Well,
We're all going to go over to her channel now, to the community tab.
and there I will leave a comment this evening.
Okay, and then we can all say we subscribed.
Yeah.
And then I'll teach her how to put how many subscribers you've got on your channel. So we don't. I reckon she's got about 2 million, and she's just not telling anyone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, just a quick reminder for the folks out there or people that's listening or looking at it on the after the show finishes on catch up. Remember, please, and leave a wee comment as well. They are always appreciated.
Yes.
Not only that, but it helps the channel. If you like and comment, that's even better. So not in the chat here, that's good, but go into the
Yeah,
afterwards and comment on the video. Just say that was a load of yubbish with a Y.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's fired.
Yeah. Or Tim, you're fired for the eep up on again.
No, it is very much appreciated.
It is
Yes,
appreciated.
absolutely.
Thank you, Ian. I mean,
Thank you.
Y-
What would we do without you?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The executive producer knows how to push a channel.
He's
I'm
doing his
useless.
work,
I'm
huh?
useless. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take these off now. I'm going to turn them way up because I want the guests to be able to hear the music while we dance, okay? So be careful. So here we
I thought
go.
the guests were going to
Vamos
get
a la
up and
playa.
dance.
Are you ready for Vamos a la playa, guys?
Woohoo!
Are we ready? I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Thank you so much. Christine wants to say something before I finish? No?
No.
You went like this?
Yeah, I was
Are you getting ready for Vamos a la Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll start again.
Knock, knock.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. I'd like to thank the people on our table. I'd like to thank friends in Dundee. I'd like to thank all of you who commented, all of you who wanted to comment and didn't, all of you who just sitting there enjoying the show. And we will see you on Friday at Freaky Friday. I might do a sneaky walk either tomorrow or Friday, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. But I do promise I will start again next week. I really do promise I'll start again. The walk's next week. So this is, don't forget, it's Rick straight after us. And he's probably answered already, and I missed it. Rick TTFN. Just come off WhatsApp video call with the Crackmaster live from La Palma. He's going live tonight at 9:30. Volcano and all. 8 p.m. watching on. Okay, so Rick's on at 8. At 9:30 we've got Daniel live in La Palma, and he's doing it for a good reason. The cats and the dogs are getting eaten down here, as you can hear. And we're going to go Vamos a la Playa. So, see you in the meantime.
Vamos a la playa.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell for notifications.